All right, we are live.
All right. Cheers, y'all.
Woo. Oh, I don't know what happened to me backstage before the show started, but I was coughing and I had something scratchy in the back of my throat, and I've been sitting here trying to do exercises, trying to get it to calm down. I must have breathed in a gnat or something. Mm.
Mm-hmm.
He was fighting for his life, but he's protein now.
There you
But
go.
so how's it going?
Hot and muggy.
I hope everybody out there is doing good. I see, bro, he always drops in before. I mean, he lives overseas, so it's late for him. But we got Carl, we got Kathy Bates, we got Fulton. He stopped by to say he's going to be on live TV. Sugar Kitty, Bourbon Syndicate. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And for those who are lurking, cheers to you. I'm actually sipping on some Barenheim, that 100% wheat right now.
Mm, okay.
The Kentucky straight. You can see. Oh, look how fat my nose looks through there. Oh, but it's aged 7 years, 100% wheat. Right there. It's pretty
Yeah, I
good.
just started out with this weeder.
It does, yeah, the Weller Special Reserve.
The
But
old
why are
Weller
we
special.
drinking these? Because
Ah,
it's weeder night. That's why. So we are going to do some hashtags here and before we get started on all that though, everything, because next week's the drawing. Everything tonight is double. The hashtags go from 8 to 28. So starts off number 10 is 8 and number 1 is 28 instead of 4 and 14. I just doubled everything. The put me in at 8 p.m. is going to be worth 4. So the samples are going to even be bigger later when we go to give those away. But
mm-hmm.
right now, let's get the hashtags started
Okay, okay.
and play this. All right, so we are doing 10 wheated bourbons starting out now. Before I bring up the slide, these are obtainable, reasonably obtainable, and reasonably priced under 100 ish. Now I know one of them on the list is it can go aftermarket for a little more. Let me write this down here though, because I got to make sure Carl gets credit.
Mm, yes, sir. Thank
And
you, sir.
now those entries for those tonight for the hashtags, instead of 2 for $1, they're 4. So it's 4 for $1, and it translates over to the quarterly drawing and to uh, the July 25th halfway mark giveaway. Now, here's the first one though. It's Rebel Yell,
Hmm.
and the this is just their low end, the Kentucky Straight Bourbon. And so that's it. Reby is that. Let me get Kathy Bates down here.
I haven't had any Rebel in a while now.
Now,
Probably a year or
and we're
two.
starting with the worst one on the list. And supposedly, four. See, I see that now. 4 YKB. All right. All right.
Thanks, Rusty. Whatever.
All right. Let me get these down. Oh, and while we're doing this, I'm going to go ahead and I got to get all of this down. YKB. All right. You got that. Now, yeah, and that's for you. I got it. So here's the samples that we're playing for right here. All of these are cast strength. I'm doing the Larceny. It's the A124. I'm doing the Maker's Cast Strength and the Ezra Brooks Cast Strength. And then Mark, you're giving away what?
I got two different Nancy picks. The May of this year, which is 124 proof. October of last year for 120 proof, and then a sample of the 21090 pick of Still Austin.
All right.
Which looks like just pour some Austin on me.
Yeah.
So, but it's their rye, but it's getting low, and I'm like, well, I've got a backup, so I'll go ahead and give a few samples of that out.
Cool. So that's those are the samples, and not only are we giving away 3 apiece, they're instead of 1 ounce, they're 2 ounce samples. So you're getting 12 ounces of whiskey.
Or is all 6 going to go to one winner, or are you going to divide it 3 to 1, 3 to a different one?
I was going to send them all to one.
Okay.
I'll leave that up to. What do we want to do? We want a double winner. You don't have enough 21090 to give enough sample away.
Well, I probably got at least 2 or 3 ounces left in that bottle there, 4 ounces.
Oh my goodness!
But I got another bottle of it though. So
yeah, I bought. I was telling Mark before the show started. I went to a store last Sunday, and I bought a big old thing of water down there, like a 24, 30 pack, whatever it is, And I was buying beer, teas, waters, and everything. And I set them down by my fridge over there, and I forgot to put them in the refrigerator. And so tonight I went to get my water out, and it wasn't cold, so I have my mug.
Sorry about your luck in Vegas there, Carl. Cheers, Jimmy. Good to see you, bro.
All right, and I'll play the video again later. We'll get back to it, but right now the hashtag is REBY. I see Jimmy got that. The everything's double except for the samples are actually double. So instead of just giving away 3 1 ounce samples, we're giving away 6 2 ounce samples. And yeah, it all goes to one person.
All right.
Yeah, well, you'll just get 2 separate packages of what you're going to get.
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Rigger.
If we did it the other way, we would have to go, okay, whoever wins first gets their pick.
Yeah.
And then whoever comes in second gets the other 3. But that wasn't in my head. Bro is in the house. There's Jimmy.
Cheers, John. How you doing, brother?
And also, all of these entries are actually double, and they're double for the giveaways too. Tonight only. 4 for $1 instead of 2 for $1. So there we go. Now, the regular quarterly drawing is totally free. You just put the hashtags in and stuff like that. But the bottle giveaway and the sample giveaways, yeah. Whiskey Nature. That's Deland, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm trying to keep all this straight. Oh, and I'm also getting more neon. I have the Maker's Mark and now I have you can't see it hardly on here. That's Jim Beam.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me get Rigger Wonka down here. All right. So, mega sampler. Yeah, man, I can still feel that scratchy in my throat.
Bug's still trying to claw his way back out.
I'm trying to get him drunk or he'll give up.
Mm-hmm. Good plan. I'm down with that.
Hey, he didn't have to spit it out. I'll just drink him too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know what in the world that was. OnlyFans neon. No, it's really for when I do bourbon tastings and everything. It's just got the glow. Y'all don't want to see my OnlyFans. I mean, they're not They're not too big, but they're there.
Yeah. The only thing I added was the above my head here, the yard of beer.
Yeah. At
My
first,
brother.
when I saw it, I thought of you know how you go to those cabins on the lake and they have like a boat paddle up on the wall and stuff like that. That's
Mm-hmm.
then and now I can see it. It's got the bulb on one side and the flute or the flare on
Yep.
the other.
Yeah, it's a little. Well, yeah, you can see it. It's my brother actually picked that up. Shoot, well over 20 years ago in
Yes,
London.
yes, sir. Bourbon Syndicate. No, wait, did I? No, yeah, I did. I got you down here. Yep, Bourbon Syndicate. Yep, I got it. Yeah, I actually have over here two pop out chats. I have the live chat, and then I have the fan funding, so I don't have to search back through. I can see everything right there.
There you go. Hey, prescription bourbon. Cheers, David.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
It's kind of turning into a space shuttle over here. I wish I had
Yeah.
another. If I had another, I need to see if I can do a splitter. I don't know if it'll work though. I'll have to research it on the MacBook Pro to see
Yeah.
if I can do a HDMI to three screens.
Oh,
You
okay.
know, have this screen plus two more. Um,
Mm-hmm.
it would be helpful sometimes when I'm doing the spins and everything
Yeah.
to have that stuff over there and not have to switch tabs. Mm. So if you're just joining us, the hashtags tonight are wheated bourbons, and they're in order of someone's opinion of worst to best on the list. And there's other wheated bourbons out there. Trust me. I have one right here, Castle and Key. Picked it up when I was in Arkansas on that trip. Um, but and there's others out there as well. But these
What's a
are
malt?
the uh, easily obtainable, fairly decently priced, except for one on the list. I've seen it jacked up a few times.
Oh yeah. Well, some of them are easily attainable. I mean, like but it just depends on where you live. Like this one here, the Weller Special Reserve. Some places it's hard to find, or they mark it up, But I mean, this is a liter. It's not even a 750, I don't think. But it's around me all the time down here, so I don't have a problem getting it.
Yeah. Well, I think they send like 2,000 trucks loads to Georgia every year because Georgia has that all over the place.
Hmm.
Cheap too.
Yeah, it was. They raised the price on it just a little bit. I think end of last year. Well, yeah, a few bucks, something like that. Still, it's still pretty cheap. It's I think a regular fifth is about $25, something like that. 23,
Mhm.
25, somewhere in that range.
Yeah, something like that. When I was in Georgia, I bought the big one, the double bottle.
Oh, yeah, the half
Uh,
gallon.
yeah, what is it? It's 750 milliliters, and then that one is
A liter,
one
one
point whatever
five.
liters,
Yeah,
one
so
point
it should
five
say on
liter
here
or something
somewhere.
like that.
It should say on here some damn words. No, no, no. No, this is a 1 liter. It says.
Mm. I think that's what I bought when I was there. That 1 liter, and
Yeah.
it was only like 20 something bucks when I bought it.
Hmm.
That 1 liter one, and that's what they
Yeah.
should be.
Yeah. I mean, heck, it's a 90 proofer. So
Yeah,
they didn't prove it to the floor, but they didn't weren't far from it.
yeah.
Just
Now,
way bit
I
more water.
yeah, I have one more neon sign coming, and then I'm done. I'm going to get off the neon kick. It's going
Okay.
right up here in this. If I can get my hand turned right, this blank space behind these bottles and beside that sign up there, and it's a
Uh huh.
Buffalo Trace one.
Oh, okay.
It has green in it though. I like the Buffalo Trace one. So green and yellow, I think, is what it is.
Okay. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get any neon stuff. I might stumble across some here and there, but
Well, I tried to put LED lights under my shelves, like trim all the shelves with it where it would shine down and I could see the bottles under there. Uh-oh. We have to spin. All right, hang on. Let me spin this thing right quick. And then we'll get back to it. All right, good luck, everybody. This is worth 8 entries. Everything's double tonight. It usually is worth 4 entries on the first one. It's worth 8. And we are going to land on, oh, you know what that means? It's worth +8. +8 tonight. It's worth 16. So, and what I do is write someone's name down and immediately put +8 after it. Oh my gosh. Is Lori here? Lori's not here.
I haven't seen her.
It's worth 32 now. All right, 32. So now it's write your name down +16. Holy moly, names nobody.
There you go. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Jimmy. All right, +16. Holy moly. Way to start the night, way to start the night.
Heck yeah.
Man. Maybe it'll do that often tonight. I don't know. We'll see. Sometimes it gets on a kick and it likes to land on me. So, All right, let me get this hashtag down. Oh, I printed my paper out to write all the stuff down on. And I had changed all the stuff on the paper except for the hashtags. And I'm sitting there going, these hashtags don't make sense. And I was looking at the slides and I had to go hurry up and do it again. Oh, Lori. Okay. I am still going to give Lori she would have gotten a +8 on that. So she would have gotten 16. I'm going to write Lori down. I did not see your name. And and there's a lot of going on in the chat. Lori, all right, 16. All right, but names nobody still gets all those entries. But if it lands on me on Facebook, it doubles. If it lands on me on my YouTube entry, it goes to Lori.
Gotcha.
So Facebook doubles. YouTube goes to Lori because she's visually impaired and it's hard for her to put these things in. Okay. Let me
Cheers, King.
Oh, I haven't posted the thing yet. Hang on. Here we go. Here's the next one. It's the same thing, but it's small batch. Rebel Yell small batch. Yeah, I didn't see her. But we got it settled out. So YouTube goes to Lori. Facebook to me.
Yep.
I mean to double to me. Not to me. I don't need the entries.
Heck no.
I'm the one trying to give all this crap away. Well, at least my throat got better. Man, I was having some coughing fits before the show started. And I was like, gosh, this needs to hurry up.
Yeah, well, you probably finally got that bug drunk enough. He went on down.
He went on down. No, I don't know if Rebel Yell got fancy there, Jimmy. I don't know, but small batch maybe.
Oh,
all right, that's good water though. That is ice from a good, that. What's up, Brissy? Brissy boy in the house.
ooh,
Mike Brock is there. I'm not sure if I give away.
Cheers, Brissy.
My stuff
and
yet.
Cane sample.
Let me see if I have. I think I may have more to do. Oh, there it is. All right. Oh, whoa.
No, it's not.
I didn't
Jimmy.
realize I haven't gifted anything this month. Whoa. Wow. Well, it's the end of the month. Guess what?
There you go.
It said I had all 10 left. Looky here. I'm going to do it because it's the end of the month. Gawani's here. All right, so we got that done. Wow, I didn't realize I haven't been giving entries away or memberships. I mean, and it's the end of the month, so I might as well give them away now. Cheers, YKB. Oh,
Whew.
hang on. Now, if somebody got an entry tonight and was not a member, you won't get entries for next week, and you won't get a membership by your name. It has to be over a month. So, for somebody who is a member for 1 month, at the time of when I do the drawing next week, to set everything up, because what I do is I go down through and I check all the memberships, and I look and see the duration of the membership, and then I go to their name on my sheet, and I put find and replace, and I put find their name and replace with their name, and in parentheses member, so that on the wheel when it lands on somebody, it comes up that they're a member.
Okay.
Or I put a capital M after their name, and that means they're a member. And then, because next week's tough, because I have to sit down and look and see, because members get additional entries. So for every 1 month, they get entries. And so if someone's been a member for 3 months, they could be longer, but it's that 3-month period for the drawing. They get the whole 3-month worth of entries in there. And it depends on the tier that they're a member of. But I have to get all those extra entries entered in and put the capital M's after their name and all that type of stuff. I used to try to rely on memory, and it screwed me over one time. I had a sheet with all the members on it, and somebody won, and they were a member. And what happened was I was looking on the page, and I needed to scroll up. One person was off the page.
Oh.
And that's the person that landed on. And I said, oh, they're not here. They're not a member, because you don't have to be present to win on the quarterly drawing if you're a member. So I said, oh, they're not here. They're not a member. So let's go to the next draw. And then she got with me later and said, no, I'm a member. I've been a member. And I went and looked, and yeah, she'd been a member forever. And I'm like, crap. And it makes sense, because new members get stacked on top and older members get pushed down. Yeah. And that's the last time I printed the page. So I come up with this new method of doing things where I go through and validate everything electronically. And then I put the find and replace in there, so I know who my members are. So it takes the guesswork out. So next week, if it lands on somebody and there's an M after their name, they don't have to claim it.
Or don't have to be present.
They don't have to be present. Now, anyone who is a member, even the short-term member, you do not have to be present next week, or all of that type of stuff. But you won't get extra entries for this brand new membership for next week. But if you stay a member, you'll get it for the next drawing. It's about as clear as mud right now at this point, I think.
Yeah, I can second that.
There's a method to my madness. Try to keep it all straight. And I do this on top of keeping all that crap straight from work too.
Yeah. I'm sure that's not easy.
No. I think there's a few people that know me well enough to know that yeah, it ain't easy being cheesy.
Mm-hmm.
Only drinking was involved. Well, it is involved after I'm done. Now, then it would be impressive. If I could do all of that and keep all that straight while drinking, that would be impressive.
Yep.
And yeah, I don't trust myself. Hell, we have to spin again. I've woken up after parties and stuff and thought, I hope I didn't say anything stupid. All right, here we go. We're gonna give away 10. 10. It went straight to 10 entries. Um, yeah, we're giving away 10 entries. Even if it doesn't land on me, that's still a good, robust, double-digit amount of entries there.
Heck yeah.
Oh, Jimmy's random
Jimmy.
content. Jimmy.
Congratulations, Jimmy.
Jimmy's R. All right. Now then. Well, it all went to Jimmy. You know who names nobody is.
Mm-mm. Ain't got no name.
Yeah. All right. Let me get this next hashtag down. They're their own person. All right, here we go. The next one is the cheapy cheap screw off top bottle of Old Fitzgerald, the prime bourbon. That's why I put
Hmm.
PB at the end of it. Old
Oh.
Fitz prime bourbon. It'll give you a prime ass headache in the morning. That's what that'll
Oh.
do.
I don't think I've even seen that one.
Well, I wanted one that the newer bottles aren't shaped like that. They used to make them all shaped like that. I found an older picture because that's the way I remember it. But they're straight bottles now, the plastic.
Oh, okay.
At least I think.
Uh,
If you find one of those older bottles, it may taste different. I don't know, but find it as a dusty.
yep.
I know
Hmm.
that if you find some old Four Roses and stuff, man, you can come across some stuff that the liquor store owners don't know they have.
Yeah.
Uh, with some of that, depending on what year.
Yeah. So the little bit I've tried some of the older stuff, it does seem to be a little better than the newer stuff.
A lot of it's that way. I mean, I know we like to uh, talk about shrinkflation,
Uh-huh.
and like they make Snicker bars smaller, but they charge more, and
Yep.
Twinkies, and some of it people say, oh, you just remember a ding dong looking like this because you were so little when you were eating it, but
Hmm.
it was bigger than this, you
Yeah.
know. I mean, not that I want a freaking Twinkie or a ding dong, but zebra cake. Now that's a whole other story. I'll eat a zebra cake.
I haven't had one of those in years.
Hmm. I really just don't like sweet stuff. My favorite used to be the cream filled oatmeal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got the
Oatmeal
little
pies.
thin layer of cream in the oatmeal
Yeah.
sandwich or whatever, and then I never did like the what was the ones called uh, moon pie. We had the marshmallow. I just don't care for marshmallow.
Mm.
It's
Yeah.
like
Moon
eating
pies.
wet styrofoam or something.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a few mallow cups too. I remember those back in the day. It
Yeah.
was kind of like a uh, what is it? What's the peanut butter cups?
Mm.
Reese's peanut butter cup,
Yeah,
but
Reese's.
these were filled with marshmallow, like marshmallow cream or something.
Oh, zebra cake's been around a long time. They're little Debbie though. They're a white. They're a cake with icing in the middle, and they have white icing on them, and then they have the black the chocolate little stripes on it, and they call them
Mm.
zebra cakes, or they used to. And it's only on the top and sides. They just have something that drizzles it back and forth across the thing. Yeah.
Mallow cups. Yep, exactly, Rusty. Rusty's old enough to remember mallow cups.
You know how I remembered moon pie?
Uh-uh.
I thought of that song, RC
Oh,
Cola and a Moon Pie.
there you go. RC Coca-Cola and the moon pie.
Yeah. Now, in Maine and up northeast and all, they love their whoopie pies up there, which is
Yeah,
cake with the icing,
yeah,
and then moon pie is like a two cookies because they're hard,
yeah.
on there, and they'll break apart when you try to eat them, but they're dipped, in whatever flavor. They had a banana. I hated the banana one.
Yeah. I don't like any of that artificial banana stuff.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
You
Rusty, I
know,
can still find some here at like Tractor Supply. I'll have mallow cups.
yeah. So between fake and real fruit flavor,
Yeah.
I love fake watermelon flavor.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because I love watermelon. I like to eat watermelon if it's good watermelon, good and ripe. I mean, it's one of the, and you get it cold in the fridge, and you cut it, get the
Mm-hmm.
heart out of it, and chop it up, and all that. It's super super sweet, but those are nice. But anything watermelon flavored, I want it like I want Jolly Rancher watermelon. I don't want
Yeah.
a weak ass watery watermelon
Mm-hmm.
unless I'm eating watermelon, and then I like it like it is.
Yep. I can agree with that.
I got on a kick one time. I was eating banana chips, the
Oh,
dehydrated bananas,
yeah.
and I grabbed a bag one time, and I saw the bag, and I didn't read anything, and I grabbed it, and I was like, "Oh, banana chips!" And I grabbed it, and it broke me from my dried banana kick because it was plantains,
Oh.
and they
Yeah.
were about as sweet as the bottom of my shoe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're a little different. The smoothie peanut butter cups were all peanut butter. Oh, I remember that one.
Oh, here's one. If we're talking about old candy, well, and everybody likes to talk about Chico sticks and bit of honey, and that was used
Yeah.
to be my favorite when I was a kid. And it's hard
Yeah.
to find that stuff now. And a Chico stick is like the inside of a baby, not Baby Ruth. What was the one
Butterfinger.
called? Butterfinger. The inside of a Butterfinger with also though it had coconut in
Mm-hmm.
it, and those are good to me. And then a bit of honey though it'll pull your cavities out if you're not careful.
Yep.
But here's one though. Who remembers? Necco, Necco, and they
Yeah, the
had,
little
and
wafers.
everybody knows the Necco wafers, right?
Yeah.
But they had a candy bar,
Hmm.
and it was called. Anybody know?
I don't remember that. I remember the wafers. I can still find those around here.
It's a
And
it's a three-letter word. Okay, it's six letters altogether, two words. Blank bar. It was by Necco. Everybody has Google. Come on, somebody's got it. I only know this because I do crosswords every single day, and it was a crossword clue today.
huh. I
All
don't
right,
know
I'm going to
about that
switch
one.
over to Maker's 46 here. I got my Maker's 46 out.
Oh well, best of luck there, Fulton.
Because believe it or not, Maker's Mark is a wheated bourbon.
Shoot.
And I can replace this bottle easy peasy. Jerry Arball.
Cheers, Jerry.
Woo! That hits a lot stronger on the nose than that Barenheim.
I bet.
All right. So if you're just joining, all entries are double tonight. The first one tonight won 24 entries on the first spin. because it landed on me. It doubled. It landed on me. It doubled again, but it really didn't. But Lori was here, so Lori got double, but someone else got triple. So, but I got to spin, and then we'll get to the rules after this.
All right.
Here we go. Good luck, everybody, on the OFPB. Old Fitzgerald.
Cheers, Gandy.
Oh, plus, see, I told you, plus 12.
Man, this is rigged.
Well, we're going to keep going, though. We're going to keep going. We're going to draw again. It takes him off the wheel, so he doesn't get another chance at it on this one. Bam, Big Daddy H.
Big Daddy. Cheers, Big Daddy.
All right, that's 12 to Big Daddy H. Congratulations, Big Daddy H. We're going to stop sharing, and I'll set the next one. I am just letting my alarm talk to me tonight. All right, here we go. Oh, I love this next hashtag. It was just fitting of the bourbon. So this one is regular old Maker's Mark, just the regular one, and I had to call it Mama because it was Maker's Mark, MAMA. Hashtag Mama. So good, make you slap your mama. I guess. I don't think it's that great. I'm not a huge fan of Maker's Mark.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll
pretty
buy
good.
it. I buy it. I
had
drink
one. I haven't bought a bottle Maker's Mark in a couple of years now. I think the last one I got was the 101 proof one.
Well, I mean, I have the cast strength over there, but I don't like drinking cast strength on here. Not this early. I may go for that, after the 8 o'clock hour or something. But this Maker's 46 is actually 94 proof. But it's actually pretty good. I like the French oak staves there.
Mm-hmm.
And it gives it a little more oaky note, little toastier note to it. Mama tried. You know what, Cindy? I think that'll work. I think it would work.
As long as John's work.
As long, well, she put it in there, but then she put Mama tried. But actually, I think as long as you have hashtag MAMA, you can put anything else after it. I think it enters it, but it only lets you have one entry. So a Sky Bar. Kathy got it. Sky Bar. That was it. Necco Sky Bar.
I don't think I've ever seen that one. We need something a little lighter.
Well, actually,
yeah.
the clue for the crossword puzzle was Necco Candy or Rooftop Lounge.
Well, that would have made it easier.
So I got Sky Bar. Well, I had bar already down there, because it was an across clue and I was doing the down. So I had bar, and I was like, what the frick is this? And then Rooftop Lounge Sky Bar, so it worked. And then I looked it up after that. I Googled Sky Bar and bam, there it was. Necco. Oh, you get a pat on the virtual back.
Oh, hey, Groovy.
Groovy's here. Everything's double tonight, Groovy. Everything's double.
And yes, Big Daddy H. I remember Goo Goo clusters. Those were good.
Oh, Goo Goo. Yeah. Man, in the theater, when I was younger, and I don't really like chocolate that much, but I like fruit, like dried fruit. And I also love something to cut the butter and salt. And so when I would go to the movie theater, I would get this giant bucket of popcorn. And that was back when you could do your own butter.
Yeah.
And squirt it all in there. And I mean, this sucker, my hands were so greasy when I was done. But I would eat popcorn, and I would always buy Raisinets.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would get tired. You get what do they call it, palate fatigue. Eating the same thing over and over again. And I'd
Yeah.
grab some Raisinets and chew them up. And but I went to a theater one time and they didn't have Raisinets,
Oh no.
so I got Milk Duds.
Oh.
And that's different.
Oh yeah. Completely.
And the first I was watching the movie and I'm eating the popcorn and I'm like, ooh, I needed something sweet. So I poured a bunch of Milk Duds in my hand, thinking they were going to be like Raisinets. 15 minutes later,
Yeah. You
I got
finally
this
stopped chewing.
giant wad of freaking caramel in my mouth I can't get rid of.
Uh-huh. Heck yeah.
I was like, oh, sure like some more popcorn.
Mm-hmm.
And
You
then I
throw some
learned
popcorn in there on top of it. You got caramel coated popcorn.
just eat a couple of Milk Duds, not a handful.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll pull your fillings out for sure.
Mm-hmm. Heck yeah.
Mm. Man, I tell you, after drinking that Barenheim, this Maker's 46 is tasting pretty good to me.
Probably a little bit extra flavor to that Maker's.
A little bit, a little bit. I mean, it's got the corn in it. It's an actual bourbon, and
Mm.
that Barenheim's 100% wheat. So
I needed something a little lighter. I poured a little bit of that AO uh, Sundori, which is
whoops,
it's got
brown
some
liver.
Jim Beam in it. It's got
Ooh,
I don't know, a bunch of different stuff.
hmm.
It's five different liquors, five different distilleries that Suntory owns,
Oh, okay, yeah.
and
Well,
they
and that
blend it.
Legent, I really like Legent,
Hmm.
and that's Beam Suntory. That's that is a collaboration between uh, uh, shit. It's not Booker. Who's the other? No, damn. I guess Booker. No,
Yeah.
and some Japanese blender. I'm trying to think of the names right now. I can't do it. I don't want to. Y'all can Google it. But Legion is really, really, really good. Now it's a little pricey. It can be,
Okay.
but not too bad. I'm talking about like maybe in the under 60 ish.
Hmm.
But I put it up there. I mean, if you buy Baker 7, then get a
Hmm.
Legion every once in a while and try it. I mean, you're not going to be sad about it.
I haven't picked up a Baker's 7 yet. I got a Booker's, but I've only picked up one of those.
Mm,
It's okay, but it's not. I don't know. I guess for the price, it wasn't really great.
yeah, I know. Booker's is pricing themselves out. When I first started collecting Booker's, they were like 63,
Mm.
$64, and now
Yeah,
they're over 100. And I'm like,
yeah,
shoo, you know.
yeah.
So it's like,
I got one. I think for it's like just a little over 100, maybe on like 109 or something. And
yeah,
I'm like, I'll give it a shot. And I'm like, okay, well, I give it a shot, and it's okay, but it's not nothing to write home about really.
no. Well, and that's the problem with things like Booker's. Once you start hearing about one that's really good, you can't get it, and they start jacking the price up.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then
exactly.
you either have to take a chance and get it quick, or be willing to pay $35 more for it,
Mm.
or and risk not even being limited to one bottle.
Yeah. Or like Jerry was asking about the Calumet 15. That one is going for more than like the 16 and
It is
the other ones.
because it's better. It
Yeah.
tastes better to me. The 15, I tried them side by side. At least that year I was there, and they poured me the 15, 16 side by side.
Hmm.
And I tried them both, and I thought the 16 was a little over oaked, and the 15 had this sweet spot that was right there. It also had more spice kick coming through, and I think it mellowed a little more on the
Mm.
16,
Yeah.
but it put some of the oakiness back. I'm talking about the smoky oaky, back into it. but it killed those great notes for me.
Dang.
And so
Cheers, Thrash.
I bought the 15, and then they come out like, oh, yeah, we know the 15's the best. Ha ha ha! Pay more money.
Mm.
All right. Well, I got to present this screen. Thrash Life is in the house.
Cheers,
I
Thrash. Thank you.
am going to spin Mama. Spin you right round. Fulton, look at Fulton hasn't been up here in a while on one of these wins. That's 14 entries. Goodness gracious. All right, we're going to definitely let his confetti die down before we kill it and then set the next one up. 7:30. We got a few more to do here.
Excuse me.
All right. Oh, yeah, I remember what this is. I second guess my hashtags all the time, but I was very careful when I typed them into the sheet. Now, the next one is just the Weller Special Reserve. That was what Mark was drinking earlier.
Yep.
So they call themselves the original wheated bourbon. I suppose. But I guess if that was Stitzel Weller's original recipe for a wheater, but I haven't talked to anybody from Stitzel, so
yeah, me neither.
Because they bought all that from them.
Weren't they shipping a lot of whiskey to Canada?
That was
like
in the 60s, 70s. Yes.
Okay.
They were, and they were shipping barrels to Canada that would have been Pappy Family Reserve.
Ah, okay.
Because they couldn't give the shit away back then. Because everybody went to neutral spirits. They wanted vodka tonics. They wanted, the little foo-foo drinks with the little cascading colors in it and all that stuff.
Big Mai Tai and all this other weirdness.
Yeah.
Cheers, Brian.
On the
Bourbon
beach.
School.
All that type of stuff. So,
all right, wall bangers.
I'm just going to throw this out one more time. We had some entries come in earlier, but we are also giving away samples tonight, and all entries are double for everything. So instead of being 2 for $1, they're 4 for $1. But let me play this little short video. Now, there is a caveat. I put 3 Still Lost in cask strengths over there, and I said Nancy Fraley picks. One of them is a 210-90.
Yep.
Okay. So it's 2 Nancy Fraley picks from about a half a year apart.
Yep.
And then there's the 210-90 Pour Some Austin on Me.
Yep. Yeah, one of them is October of last year. One of them is May of this year.
Yeah.
And then the 210-90 pick.
And just so you know, those Nancy Fraley Still Austin picks, that's what the halfway mark giveaway is, a whole damn bottle of whatever the current Nancy Fraley pick is.
The current one that's coming out, I think, probably this weekend is the newest one. There is going to be a 6-year-old Nancy pick. And so it's aged 6 years down here, which is pretty surprising.
So on the samples, we usually give away 3 1-ounce samples, but tonight we're giving away 6 2-ounce samples. And I'm doing the Larceny A124. I'm doing a Maker's Mark cast strength, and then I'm doing the Ezra Brooks cast strength. And then Mark's doing 2 Nancy Fraleys and a 210-90.
Yep.
So to get in on those entries, it is supers only. You get 4 tonight only. You usually get 2. You get 4 entries per $1. It also goes toward the quarterly drawing and the next halfway mark giveaway, which is on July 25th. But the next quarterly drawing is next week. next week.
All right.
Man, I'm glad my throat, it doesn't feel scratchy at all now. So I think
Excellent.
it was the Maker's 46 that did it.
It may have been
Mm.
that Bernheim that threw you off there to start with.
I think so. I think so. Yeah, that Maker's 46 is doing me right over here. I may have to rethink my disdain, not disdain. I mean, like I said, I've said this on videos before. I don't kick any bourbons out of bed, except
Mm.
for Trader Joe's. Those were not good. Um, I will be at Terre Haute for my summer games. That's okay, Fulton. You are a channel member. You do not have to be present to win. And incidentally, next week, any give entries earned next week is for the next quarterly drawing. I
Mm-hmm.
will set the wheel this coming week, and that's it. I can't add people to the wheel. Speaking of adding people to the wheel, let me get the wheel right over here. So,
Okay.
Mark, why don't you ask questions for a little bit?
Hmm.
Because I have to add all this up.
Okay. Well, there's not that many names on it, which means you're going to have a pretty decent odds on winning these samples. But as always, what I'm wondering is what everybody in chat is actually sipping on. Oh, there comes Jerry with a couple of bucks for you.
All right,
What do you say
I got that one. Now I'm going to write Jerry down.
there? Good luck, Jerry. Yeah, Jimmy seems to have all the luck over here right now.
Okay, I got Carl.
I need to figure out what else to pour next. I need something else, kind of light, something. I don't know, maybe something light and fruity. Oh, Rusty's drinking that Bernheim 7 year.
That was what I
Okay.
was drinking there
Ah, gotcha.
to start with.
That's a little too spicy.
Okay,
Yeah,
we
there
got
we go.
that.
It's light and fruity and low proofer, just what I need right now.
Now, Rusty, I did. Let me get rid of that. I'm not putting the Bourbon Syndicate. I'm just putting Bourbon Syndicate. So we know
We
that.
know who it is. But has anybody ever drank out of one of those yard of beers, yard of ale? I haven't tried it myself yet. I did manage to wash the thing, which was kind of a pain in the butt, but that's all right. Makes a good looking bar hanger, wall hanger. Let's see who else was in chat that we missed. Let's see, Bourbon School's in here. Oh, there's Sparkle.
All right.
Didn't see her earlier. Cheers, Sparkle. Good to see you. Cindy, Jerry J. Didn't see him earlier either. Of course, didn't said hi to Thrash already. He's a good dude, taking care of them horses. Oh, he did five to six
Woo,
years ago.
that's a lot.
Yeah, I don't. I don't drink nearly as much beer nowadays as I used to. Back in the day in Kentucky, I used to drink, a lot of the cheaper beer and, quite a bit of that and not nearly as much whiskey or anything. And then a while back, I got down here and started drinking more whiskey and, well, more craft beers. I started drinking a lot more of the, different crafty type beers and stuff. And it was good. Then I got into whiskey and the beer fell to the wayside. I have a few occasionally. They're still, a good beer, like a Guinness or a Bitburger, and
Wow.
all kinds of different.
All right. Now let me get Jerry's in here. Wheels almost good.
Yeah, Miller Lite. Yeah, that's beer flavored water, kind of like Coors Light.
Woo. All right. Wheels
Yeah.
good. And my alarm went off. So let me get back over here and we will present this thing and see who is going to win.
Oh, Jerry, you got a lot of
We're
sugar
up to
on Jimmy's stouts.
16 entries. 16 entries to the quarterly drawing. Here we go.
Bud Light Lime. I've
Boom!
never tried
Slapshots
that.
Roadhouse.
Oh, congratulations, Brian.
I like his name. I can just write down Slapshot and we're good.
There you go.
Congratulations on 16 entries to the quarterly drawing.
Oh, twisted iced tea. I don't think I've ever tried
Twisted
those.
iced tea. I had one of those one time.
Yeah.
They're sweet. All right. Now the next one is Old
Oh, for
Fitzgerald again, but it's the bottled and bond.
yeah. That's the one they mark up.
Well, yeah, a little. It's still not that bad. I've seen that for a reasonable price.
Mm. Is that just the regular one, or is there's another couple different versions of that old Fitz?
Oh,
Isn't it like a
they have some
age stated ones?
reserves and different things. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm, I think they have that's green. That's the one that's green, and then
Yeah.
the background of the paper, and then they have a silver and a black, and those are out there.
No, dang, Sparkle.
Oh no, art by Sparkle.
Sparkle changed her password and forgot it.
Yep.
That's one of the reasons I like iPhones. They can just look at it or something and say, okay,
iPhone keychain. iPhone keychain. Yep.
yeah,
Oh, I use that
keychain.
on this MacBook all the time. And I was going to log on to something one time, and it was like, you can like hit the username. Up there's Bourbon Syndicate for a +5.
Oh, for Sparkle. He's putting them in for Sparkle.
Oh, for Sparkle. Okay, let me do that. Art. See, I need to read.
Yep.
I need to
Reading is a
read
plus.
before. Reading is important, children. Come on.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, I got that. Let me add this to the wheels. Wrong page. All right.
Don't worry about it there, Sparkle. Jimmy or Rusty took care of you.
All right.
OFBB. Looks like Old Forester birthday bourbon.
Well, that's not though. Man, you do this ×4, and that gets some people on the wheel.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought I was looking at 740 something. And I was like, I gotta start getting the wheel right, or we're
Yeah.
gonna run
Yeah.
into
Get
issues.
ahead.
Yeah,
Hey there,
almost
Guani.
Lonnie, almost. I may start doing this all the time. Just put in like right at the end of the month, just give all 10 entries away for the month. I can give 10 free ones away.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, but we don't make anything off of it. It's just I can gift them, and then it's for 1 month, and then when it runs out, that's it.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any of the cool little emojis?
Oh yeah, yeah. The members, if they
Let's see.
post
Oh,
something,
okay.
it puts a yeah. You can see the little snifters.
Yeah.
by people's names on YouTube.
No, I
And
meant
there's
like this. I just
yeah. That's but the snifter always comes up by the member, like no matter what they post. There's
uh
different colored ones for different tiers and stuff.
oh, I got you. Need to make you
Oh,
a
Kathy, I don't
st-
know if that'll work or not. There's a space between the hashtag and OFBB.
No, no.
I don't know if it'll work. I think it all has to be smooshed together.
Hey,
Mm.
that stupid ant bites on my legs,
Ouch.
putting up fencing.
Oh,
I
I
hate
gotta
those stupid things.
pour me some more water over this ice.
Cup holding ice too good and not enough water, huh?
Well, yeah. I need to loosen the ice up. It was sticking in there.
Cheers, Shane. Mash and Middle. How you doing, brother?
It's a good cup. I think we got this cup in. I think we got this in Vegas. At the there's a
Hmm.
Coca-Cola store there,
Yeah. Kind of
and
resembles the old Coke. Yeah, yeah. Kind of
yeah,
resembles
it
a good
looks like
old
an
Coke
old
bottle.
Coke glass, but it's metal
Mm-hmm.
and it's made like a Yeti thing, with the vacuum.
Oh,
Mm.
oh, here's Sparkle. I'll get a little closer. Says,
Oh, whiskey
I,
nose!
I,
I got to
I need
rake
a
this thing.
hug, but if you're, it's a, it says huge glass of whiskey.
All right, let me add him to the wheel. We got a couple of minutes here before I have to spin this stuff.
But a good hug's helpful too. I like a good hug. Oh yeah, don't forget to hit that like button. And if you ain't subbed already, jump on in there and sub up and hit the bell too. And don't forget, hydration is key. Remember to hydrate.
All right, wheels good, wheels good.
Cool.
Oh yeah,
Man,
you know what? I forgot to play this stuff, man. I do all this. What good is the Merca video if I don't play it?
yeah. Oh yeah, everybody loves a good old Kentucky hug there, Jimmy.
Mm. I'm gonna get just a slightly better hug out of this next one.
Oh yeah.
These are under 100 proof, and the Castle and Key is a wheater that is 102 proof. Not a big hug,
Yeah.
but I'll pour a little bit of that, and I may go ahead and pour a little of that larceny here before the show's over. Mm.
Ah, okay. Hey, Mash and Metal. What's coming up tomorrow night? What's the band battle, or what's that going to be about? And what happened to 21090 on Tuesday? I didn't hear anything happened to them. They were just didn't show up.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my
I don't know if
gosh!
they all both of them decided to go on vacation, or if Andy was out of town doing his normal job stuff. But
Over the last several years, I've missed one Thursday show. One.
yeah.
It was when I had that toothache, and I just
Oh,
couldn't do it. But I recorded a short video, and I played it as a like a instead of the live. You can do a pre-recorded thing
yeah.
comes out, and I played it, and I said anyone who comments in here gets just treat this like a put me in, and I'll give you your entries.
Okay.
And
Oh, okay. Thanks, Sean. One of them was sick,
okay,
so I'm guessing it was Todd.
now I guess a toothache you can consider an illness. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
my tooth had cracked, and I didn't know it. and it cracked
Oh,
down and it went down in below the gum line into the root.
oh, dang.
Oh, it was nasty. I mean, it wasn't
Yeah.
like bad, like infected or anything, but it was hurting bad.
Oh, yeah.
Like it was hurting my glands down in here, like all down
Mm.
my neck. But anyway, I'm going to present
Oh,
this
yeah.
screen. Enough of my woes of all of that, and we are going to spin. This is worth 18. Damn it,
Oh,
entries
okay.
to the
Okay,
quarterly
Jimmy.
drawing.
Thank you. I must have missed it.
Guwani, look, it's rigged. Now we know it's rigged.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
All
Friends and
right.
family postponing. Okay.
Congratulations, Guwani.
Okay. Thanks, Sugar Kitty. I must have missed that.
All right, we're going to do one
Yep.
more of the hashtags, and then we're going
De-
to take a pause.
Definitely rigged.
Okay. And this is not a Tom Cruise movie. This is actually, let me bring up the next one. Makers Mark 46. MM46.
Go for it, Jimmy.
All right. So that's what I'm sipping on right now is the Makers 46.
Okay. And I went to a fruity scotch. It's a Glenlivet.
Glenlivet. All right.
Yeah. Just something a little light, low proof,
Throw some
nice and fruity.
throw some fruit over the wheat. Yeah.
Hmm. Well, gotta have something a little bit different there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's nice. I like it. This one here, the Caribbean Reserve one, it's just really good.
Mm.
Nice, light, fruity. Got some like a mango
Yeah.
kind of note to it.
Has
Man,
anyone
it's good.
seen the Jefferson's Ocean Tropical yet?
Yeah,
Oh, you have?
yeah.
I bet it's just as good as the regular's Jefferson's Ocean.
Yeah, it's probably all about the same.
All
Now,
about the
my
same.
my local honey hole that you went to,
Mm-hmm.
he's got his own pick of Jefferson's Ocean, and I tried it. They were actually there at the his liquor store, and I got to try a sample of that, and it's actually pretty dang good. That may just
So
because he picked it. I don't know, but
I don't know, but here's what you do. You know how there's Jefferson's Reserve, Jefferson's Small Batch, Jefferson's Very Small Batch, da 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 da. Right? There's Jefferson whiskeys.
yeah,
Um, Look and see who distills those and who distills Jefferson's Ocean.
okay,
Couple things this Friday, Patreon giveaway night plus me.
all right. I bet I can come up with a couple of songs.
Cool. I got it. I got it for
Yeah,
you.
thank you. Yeah, I got to reach all the way over to the phone to
Yeah.
hit.
I saw the cigar coming up. I was like, I got it. I got
Thank you.
it.
I still got to hit the thing, do comments. There we go. Yeah, I got to get the
Dang.
dang computer set up and stuff over here and try to get that mic set up. The reason I'm holding off on it right now is because I want a hardwire from the house
Mm-hmm.
to here, because here I'm just using like a Wi-Fi booster outside the window.
Yep.
So the Wi-Fi is only around 200 meg, something like that. But if I hardwired, I'll have 500.
All right. So what you toking on tonight?
Oh, it's just one of those like a factory second type
Uh,
cigar. Yeah, it is
best thing
kind
you
of a
can
cheap ones.
do. Best thing you can do if you want to run. Oops. Uh-oh.
Yep.
He went away
See?
and came back. If you want to run a wire across underground,
Yeah.
get the small little 1-inch PVC pipe
Mm-hmm.
and run the wire and bury that. Don't do the stuff you put in the wall. That's
Yeah.
thin, brittle, and it'll
Okay.
break down.
No, I'm gonna
PVC.
go buy the cable. Like
Oh, you want the
not
ground
Cat
cable?
6. I'm gonna get Cat 6.
Well, yeah. I would suggest Cat 8 if you're going to bury it.
Oh, yeah, they got up to Cat 8 already?
Yeah,
Dang.
because it goes up to a
Yeah,
more
future proof it.
gigs, future proof.
Yeah, gotcha. All right. Yeah, it's only, I haven't measured it off yet, but I think it's probably going to wind up being
Nano
a couple
batch,
100 foot,
extra
something like that. So it's
microscopic
not too bad.
batch. I like that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly, Carl. Go for the cheaper cigar and better whiskey.
Yeah. Yeah. Jefferson's thimble batch. That's what, it's like, yeah. Put it
Yep.
under a microscope. You see those two molecules? That's the smallest batch we have right there.
Uh-huh.
Only $139.
8 cats. No, thank you. I don't even have one cat anymore. You used to
Yeah.
have some old cats back in the day. I had this one old, what do you call them? Calico cat. And man, she was, oh my God, she was a hoe. She was always forever, every time turning around, we're giving away kittens. Here's some more kittens. Here's some more kittens. Here's some more
Mhm.
kittens. Oh my God, quit it.
Well, here's the problem, YKB, with
Oh,
Cuban
Cuban.
cigars.
Not as
If we're
good as they used to be.
if we're still talking about Cuban cigars, when the embargo hit on Cuba, which was a state ran, you know, they had all their cigars, and they had some of the best cigar makers in the world. When the embargo hit, they all left and went to the Dominican Republic and other places.
Hmm.
So the master cigar got just like a master distiller, with whiskeys and stuff. They fled and went other places. So
Yeah.
your Cubans aren't what they used to be.
Well, that and they haven't fixed the soil there. They've been growing the same tobacco in the
Right.
same plots over and over and over
Over and
again,
over and over.
and they've
Yeah.
they've run it out. I mean, I've smoked an actual Cuban from like 15, 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Fantastic cigar. I'd be like, oh my
Fantastic. Yeah.
God. You'd think, you remember seeing the pictures of grandma on the front porch of Cuba smoking a big old fat cigar. I'm like,
Yep.
really? And then I've smoked one of the actual good Cubans from back then. Yeah. Oh yeah. And you smoke it
Hmm.
down to, you can barely
Yep.
hold on to it. And you just,
You
you
roach
know,
clipping that.
exactly. I mean, I took
Yeah.
mine, broke it up, and rolled my own little cigarette out of that, because it was just that
Yeah.
good at tobacco. It's holy crap.
Now, last
But
time I was in Guam.
nowadays,
I
no.
was in Guam, and they're like, they can get real back before the embargo lift. They could get real Cuban cigars in Guam.
Yep.
It burnt crooked. It was cracked, and it wasn't because it was
Uh,
dry. It had the burls in it.
yep.
You
The
know
stems. Yeah.
stems, and
They didn't
so
trim the
it
leaves
was.
like they're supposed to.
Yeah, the I like, just give me a
Yeah.
Romeo and Juliet or something.
Romeo and Juliet. Now, I can tell you, do not go to the tobacco barn, pull some tobacco leaves down, and roll you up a big old stogie.
Mm-mm.
Don't do that. I mean, being from Kentucky, I've cut my fair share of tobacco and hung it and everything else.
Yeah.
No, don't do that. It's a lot stouter than you would anticipate.
Well, what a lot of people don't know is really, really expensive cigars. The center, they call them center cuts. Tobacco
Mm.
leaves are like what, 5 feet long. They can get,
Yeah, they
4 feet, three and a
they're
half
about
feet.
3 foot, three and a
Yeah,
half.
they can get really long.
But
And
but
what
those are
they
the big
do,
old ones. You don't want those. You want the smaller.
right? The
Uh,
short, but even then, they take all the leaves and roll them together,
mm-hmm,
and the best cigars come out of that center cut
mm-hmm.
of the leaves. There's no end pieces. There's none of that.
Yeah, no stemmy stuff.
No stemmy stuff. You know, drink their ice
Hmm.
cream. Well,
I
I
like a
don't.
good milkshake.
Yeah, I guess. Uh, if I get a milkshake, you know what? Here it is. If I'm going to have phlegm in my throat for 47 days after I drink a milkshake, my favorite flavor is pineapple milkshake. That's
Really,
it.
pineapple.
Pineapple.
I've never had a pineapple milkshake. Black cherry, and of course like chocolate and
I
You
don't
used to
like
get the good old
chocolate.
chocolate malt too. I like those. Kind
Well,
of tastes like a malt ball, you know.
have you ever had vanilla malt?
No, no,
Oh,
I've had
that's
chocolate
now
malt, but not
that
vanilla.
that's one of my favorites. The vanilla malt. They just put the malt powder in the vanilla. Don't put chocolate in it.
Oh,
Okay, I
okay.
gotta have to present this screen. We have to get this show on the road. And good luck, everybody, on 20 freaking entries. Holy crap! It landed on me earlier. Maybe it'll land on me again.
A mango milkshake.
Oh, but that goes to Lori. That's plus 20 for Lori. That does not double.
Hey, William Hall.
That does
Not
not
yet.
double. That does not double. If it lands on my Facebook one, it doubles it.
Okay. It's hard for me to tell.
Oh, see, I saw me again. Oh, sugar kitty. I saw me again. I know though, because one of them's red and one of them's blue.
I got you.
Oh, sugar
Oh,
K.
a
All right, we
butterscotch
got that.
milkshake. My dad would have liked that probably.
Now I'm gonna get the next one ready, but we're not gonna spin it. We're not gonna post it yet because 'tis time.
For center field.
'Tis time for.
Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play.
Put me in. I saw William Hall. I got you.
Yep. Big Daddy and Jimmy the Second.
All right, let me catch back up here.
All right, you catch up. I'm gonna look for something else here to sip on. Oh, well, we got larceny. Would go with your weeder theory, but the larcenies I've got are a little proofy, but not too bad. 125. What's this one? 126. We're going up in proof here. Come on now. 126.4. Dang. I was looking for something a little lighter than 126. Put Sugar Kitty in way deep.
I'll get it. I'll get there.
Let's see here. Ardbeg. No. It's a little too early for Ardbeg. Maybe an Irish. There we go. A nice little splash of Irish sounds tasty right about now. Put this back to there. Put this over here. Yeah, I'll get down this one. A little Weller Antique. I have a feeling it might be on the list somewheres. And let's see here. Buffalo Trace. Is Buffalo Trace a weeder?
No.
No. Well,
And neither
lost.
is Eagle Rare.
Eagle Rare's not a weeder either.
No.
Yeah, it says Kentucky Straight Bourbon. We'll go with a little splash of Irish here in a minute. Well, this one's a weird one. It's finished in 6 different casks from 6 different continents. South African brandy cask, Japanese Mizunara oak,
The one
European
type put
sherry
me in
cask,
a damn chat. Quit trying to be funny.
U.S. bourbon cask, Caribbean rum cask, Australian tonic cask, and Colombian rum cask. Huh. Well, if y'all haven't seen that one, you should check it out. It's quite good. Not a bourbon, but can't live by bourbon alone. Oh, some Garrison Brothers, Guadalupe. Well, good luck with that there,
Oh,
Deland.
that's it. All right. I just caught up. All right. All you have to do is type put me in and Put me in the chat and I will write it down. Hurry, hurry, hurry. I mean, it goes to the end of the show, but you have to get my attention after this.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I know they're Sugar Kitty. Ardbeg or an Irish. So
All right,
Super
so
Peter, none.
let me read who I have on here. This is all the put me ins. If I do not read your name, I did not get you in for your 4 entries. I have Mr. Great Shot, Lori, William Hall, Big Daddy H, Names Nobody, Mike Brock, Slapshots Roadhouse, John Kranz. There's that gnat trying to crawl back out.
Oh no.
Whiskey Nature, Gandy Road, Jerry J, Jimmy's Random Content, Cody O, Bourbon Syndicate, Rigger Wonka, Carl, Kathy Bates, Steamfire and Ice, Jerry Arbaugh, which is RK99, by the way, YKB, and Gawani. If I did not call your name, I did not have you in. It's free, folks. All you have to do is type put me in, and you get 4 entries to the quarterly drawing. It's that simple. And if you're watching on a TV or something, or you're just too damn shy, well, too bad.
Nice. That sounds really good there, Brian. Oh yeah, the Cohibas, they're pretty dang good though.
Some of the Cohibas are okay. Some of them are trash. I mean, there's some good. There's better ones.
Oh yeah.
You know, I'm between the Cohibas.
Puro Dominica.
Oh, did I get
Yeah, the
Sugar
Churchill.
Kitty?
That's my size too. I like a good,
You know
I
what?
like a good size cigar. I don't like the little cigarettos or
I
something
just
the
wrote
size of your pinky.
Sugar Kitty down there. Yeah, I could have. It's easy for me to miss. There's a lot of these coming in, but I did write Sugar Kitty down. Oh, if you put me in before 8 o'clock, like way earlier in the show, I don't write that shit down. You got to wait till 8 o'clock. That's it. 8 to 8:30 is the put me in. Okay, put me in. Art by Sparkle.
There we go.
Okay, got it. Yeah, if you jump on really early, it's only from 8 to 8:30. Those are the put me ins. He said Mark likes them girthy.
Yeah.
Now we were talking about that because the bigger cigars are like 60. They're I don't know if they call it rain gauge, whatever.
Yeah, ring gauge. Yeah,
it's 60. And when you buy a cigar ashtray, it's a 60 ring slot in there, and so the biggest cigar will fit perfect. If your cigar moves around in a cigar ashtray, it's probably 55 or 50 or less.
Yeah. Churchill size, 50 to a 60. Not much over to that though. I've seen some that are just freaking
Oh, I don't like
gargantuan, and I'm like,
cigarillos. Yeah.
No, I don't like the little skinny ones either. Something decent size, something that's gonna last me for, you know, typically an hour and a half to 2.5, somewhere in that range. That's what I like to go smoke a cigar.
Yeah, where I get my cigars through Thompson Cigar, and no, they are not sponsoring this show. They have some really good deals, and if I go to the shop to get them, they're I don't know $8 plus,
Yeah.
And when I buy them through there, I get really good cigars. I'm talking about $12 cigars for like $4.50 a piece.
Dang.
But you have to wait on the deal to come out.
Oh, gotcha.
And they had one time they had 108 cigars for $108, and I was like, "What?" And so I went and looked, and it was all little tins of cigarillos.
Oh, forget that.
I was like, "Nope, nope, nope, nope,
No,
nope.
pass.
Pass." Nope,
I'm gonna
nope.
smoke this one here from, I believe Carl gave me this one. It's called the Filthy Viking.
Okay, all right. Now I'll tell you, Acid has some good ones, and here and there.
Yeah.
What's the other one? I'm trying to think of the other one. I mean, I like Rocky Patel's. I like the Crap, I'm trying to think of the one I had last night. Damn, I can't think. Well, and I'm a fan of Oliva,
Mm-hmm.
and I like their
Oliver V. Those are good.
well, they have the Wrath, and the
Oh,
Wrath are 60 gauge or 60 ring, but they have the little ones that are like 4 inches long, but they have the full 6-inch stick too. And I bought a box of them, and that box is actually, where is it sitting? Oh, it's behind your mug you gave me over here. But
oh,
one of the better purchases I did was this box, and it's 6-inch by 60 ring, and it's the Wrath by Oliva.
okay.
Man, these are good, really, really good.
I got you, Mike. Although, uh, for me, a cigar is not like a cigarette. I mean, you
No,
don't inhale as much of a cigar. I mean, me being a cigarette smoker too, I still, about a pack a day on cigarettes. But cigars, you don't inhale a cigar like you do a cigarette. And I don't know, it might make you want a cigarette. So yeah,
all right.
better to stay away and
Oh,
keep the cigarettes to the none.
I never started the next drawing. Hang
Oh
on.
no.
Oh no, crap. Well, how did I do that? Okay, here we go. It is larceny. Now, not all larcenies are the
Yeah,
same,
it
but
is.
this is a larceny barrel proof. I have a batch. I think some of the batches would probably end up at number one, but a lot of them won't. But they're still in the top five, of the wheated. So we'll get this show back on the road here. We're gonna have to spin these pretty damn quick. I've got three more. This one plus two more after this. So hurry, hurry, hurry! Get your entries in, and then we'll do the sample giveaway. And while y'all are putting your entries in, I'm going to go ahead and play this sample one more time. Super chats
Okay.
only. You get 4 entries for $1. All right, you get Ezra Brooks cast strength, you get Maker's Mark cast strength, you get the Larceny A124 barrel proof, and you get two Nancy Fraley picks from October of last year, May of this year, and the 21090 Pour Some Austin on me. And
Yep, which
these are
is
not
quite
1 ounce
tasty.
samples. You get 6 2-ounce samples.
That's like almost half a bottle.
Yeah. Oh, Kathy Bates going to throw one more in. I'm reading. It doesn't say anything. I'm just going to put another 5.
There you go. Yeah, you're right, Carl. It is a little buttery. It's quite a
Oh,
tasty little
yeah.
smoke.
Man, I'll tell you this, the Oliva V,
I've
the
had one of
Series
those.
the Series V, they're not all equal either. Let me get Cody O down here.
Really, they're not. Oh, you said put him in
No.
too.
There was a good one. Oh my gosh. I need to put a circle around Kathy's up here. William Hall. Now, the caveat on this one, you're going to get 2 separate packages, one from me and one from Mark, and we're going to be in a race to see who can get it there first. No, you don't pay for the shipping, but if you want to just turn around and send us a couple of samples back, that's cool.
Oh yeah, we love samples. I mean, I love trying different stuff that I hadn't tried before.
Oh,
That's
and
been a huge, awesome thing with this community.
when we get good samples from people, we always play this. And it just makes for a fun time,
Yep.
So yeah,
I,
send us stuff, man. We it's like what was that other whiskey tube, the one where the guys were in a band and they started the thing, and now the one dude's off on his own with some chick. The whiskey, Dang it. There was the one there in Texas. You went to the distillery. They gave the little sommelier thing away.
Oh, Crowded Barrel,
No, Whiskey Tribe.
Whiskey Tribe,
Yeah,
same
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Crowded Barrel,
They
same
used
thing.
to play that you glorious bastard, and they would play their
Yeah,
little video
magnificent
thing.
bastard.
Right.
Yep.
So I'm gonna spin this wheel now. Hopefully everybody got their stuff in.
I've
Uh,
got some of their whiskey too.
oh yeah. All right. Good luck, everybody. This is worth 22 entries, and then I got to make the wheel right. Boom! You knows, bro. Look at him. YKB coming in. 22 entries to the quarterly drawing. We're going to let that
Oh heck,
confetti die down.
I don't remember. There was one of those.
All right. Now then. Okay. Oh, you love this one, Mark. You weren't in the
Oh,
mood for it tonight.
oh, I think I got it ready to pour though. Give a little
This is the
splash.
Antique 107, Weller's 107.
Yep.
Now it's Weller Special Reserve, aged higher proof, aged a little longer. Yeah, there you go. Now I got to make the wheel right, and the first
So
thing
that
I'm going to do is find Kathy Bates because she's the one that put in an extra one. Okay.
so that's basically Weller Special Reserve, just aged a bit longer and put
And
in
higher
a higher
proof. They don't
proof.
water it down.
Ah, okay. Well,
Or
we'll give it a little splash and see.
okay, I got Kathy, and then the last one was there. Okay, Cody O. Got to get Cody O in here.
Look like that one. It don't smell like Special Reserve. A lot better nose to it.
Yeah, but I mean it's the same mash bill though, and then
Yeah.
William Hall.
I wonder if it's
But
close to color.
it's also the same mash bill as Pappy, 23 and all of that.
Yeah. I finally got a sample of some Pappy. I got the 12-year Lot B. I have not tried it yet.
And
Mm.
okay, wheel is good. Wheel is good. All right. So we're going to be giving away this sampler here at the end of the show. That is the I just called it because I've been buying cigars and they call it the mega pack and all that. I put mega
Yeah.
sampler. Anyway, I fell for the marketing and I put it in this show. I said I wasn't going to do that. uh, Now they had a Father's Day or spring. They had a spring mega sampler. They had a Father's
Hmm.
Day. They're coming out with a Father's Day mega sampler. That all that type of stuff. And some of them are really good cigars. But the problem is you get the lime lollipop or the frozen thing. You remember they used to sell like a 4-pack of popsicle sticks,
Yeah. The
and they
old
would
frozen
put
Kool Aid, basically.
cherry. It would be red, orange, purple, and green.
Hmm.
And what I always said was, stop putting the freaking lime lollipop or the icicle in there,
Yeah.
or popsicle. Just give us ones with red and orange because
Hmm.
the first one to go was always red. And
Yep.
then people are like, well, if there's no red, I'll do orange. And then after orange, all right, I'll do the grape. And the green ones would lay there and dissolve in the.
Yeah.
There would be nothing but a puddle of syrup sugar on the paper because they defrosted the damn popsicle over the years.
Oh yeah,
But
Jerry, the old orange push pops
oh yeah, now that was sherbet.
on his stick.
Yeah, honesty. And but yeah, they had the Flintstones push up pop.
Yeah.
Oh, they had a different. All it was
Oh,
a plastic stick stuck into a plastic circle, stuck into a toilet paper roll, and you push the
yep.
ice cream out the top and eat it.
That was the push pop. Oh, don't forget to put Ben in.
Oh, whiskey uncensored. All right,
Cheers, Ben.
whiskey un.
I'll be
Got you,
watching.
buddy.
I'll be watching Ben here just a little bit later. I think he's doing a flight with Independent Joe coming up here later this evening, I
Man, you know
believe.
what? I would love to. I have an 8:30 meeting in the morning.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, and I have two meetings tomorrow. One's at there's Bourbon Syndicate. I need to make this right. That's 5 + 5. All right, let me get Bourbon Syndicate on the wheel.
Banana popsicles. Ugh.
Oh, yuck.
Yeah.
There he is.
Do Flintstone popsicles taste like Dickel? I
Hope
don't
not.
know.
I can't get them all.
Just
Hang
left
on.
a
I'll
tasting
just do
from
it like this.
Glenfiddich. 12 and 21 and 26-year and a 30-year scotch. Holy crap. Dang, I'm jealous. Color me green there, Ben.
Okay,
Man,
wheel's
30 year
good.
old scotch. My goodness. A blue and purple. Oh,
Well,
okay. Yeah.
I never forget about Gawani, but he said the entries are for me. Don't forget to put. I got
Uh,
Gawani's in. Let's see, where's Gawani?
is it,
Gawani's in. I called his name off on the put me in.
yeah. 30-year-old Glenfiddich. I'd love to
Oh
try
yeah.
that.
Oh,
Jeez.
anytime. Oh man, I went to a thing one time in Dallas, and we were in a cigar room at Cool River in well, it's in between. It's an area like a tech area in between DFW. It's north
Hmm.
of Arlington up there, uh,
Yeah.
and there was a steakhouse called Cool River, and they had a cigar bar. And Michael Dell. This is back in the day when Michael Dell was moving headquarters to Austin, which is
Yeah.
really Round Rock up there.
Yes,
Or
exactly. I
yeah,
know. I've been
and
by it.
so, but this is when they were first moving down there, and they had all the tech guys come in. And I went and I saw him speak, and I didn't know what he looked like. Is back in the day. Like I heard of Michael Dell, I knew
Hmm.
the name. This dude is okay. I won't say anything because it's Michael Dell. He could put a hit out on me anyway. But back then, I don't know what he looks like today, but he had like a little Jufro, like little black hair, little thing,
uh,
and he was short and kind of not thin, not
yeah.
fat, not thin, just SpongeBob, it's kind of square
Yeah.
thing. And he was there, but god dang, you could tell from the suit that he had money from across the room. And
Hmm.
these guys were over there, and they were like, hey, we know Michael and blah blah blah, and we want to talk to y'all and da da da. And we did a lot of business through there, and we're sitting there, and they're like, and we had our meal, and they're like, do you like whiskey? And I said, frick yeah, I like whiskey. Hey Becca, type put me in. I'll write your name down. Um, and so I'm like, heck yeah, I like whiskey, but they got a 45-year-old Scotch,
Dang.
and then I was like, they like, do you like cigars? I was like, shit, yeah. All right, let me write Becca down here.
45-year-old scotch and a cigar? Hook me up.
Yeah. And so I'm sitting there sipping on the scotch, and we got a double pour of it. And
Oh,
I'm
sweet.
smoking a cigar, and I'm sipping on scotch. Well, of course, the scotch runs out,
Yeah.
and I'm still smoking the cigar. And they're like, you want another one? Oh, the curly hair, the little short, little curly hair. Anyway, so I'm sitting there, and so they got another pour of the scotch, and we're sitting there. It'd be board shorts and sleeveless t-shirt. Yeah, I would be too. But so I'm sipping on it, and we get another one, and then I run out of scotch, and I still have a cigar left, and they're like, "Hey, we have to leave and everything." And so the guy comes over and says, they all left, the ones that were paying for it. And they're like, okay, my alarm's going off. And they're like, hey, you want another pour? And I'm like, how much is it? And they told me, and I was like, hell no.
None of that.
Yeah, no, I do not. It was a lot of money. All right, we're going to spin this thing. We have this one and one more. The last one's going to be fast and furious. Good luck, everybody. This is worth 24 entries to the quarterly drawing. Boom, whiskey. Look at you come in there.
Nice, Ben. Oh, it's okay, Becca. I'll always take a hug.
All right, we are going to set the next one up.
Yeah.
Oh, last one.
I can believe that, Jerry. Jimmy with black socks, penny loafers. Nah, he's probably wearing sandals, docksiders.
All right, this is what somebody's opinion was of the best wheated bourbon out there. Maker's Mark Cask Strength.
Okay.
And we only have a few minutes, so hurry, hurry, hurry. The wheel is good.
Just Crocs, no socks.
But if anybody wants to get in on the mega sampler, the cask strength sampler.
Pack.
All right, so Maker's Mark cask strength. I was not willing to crack that open tonight. I think I've had enough bourbon.
Mm-hmm. Now I'm sipping on that Weller 107 now, and it's nothing like the Special Reserve. It's much better.
No. But you said earlier, I'm not in the mood for that.
Yeah.
Pre-show.
Yeah. Well, I have a couple of pours of this, that, and the other, and I'll give it a shot. I'd only poured a small little sample of it, though. Maybe a half an ounce or something.
Mm-hmm.
And it's good. I mean, it's nice, easy sipping.
Yep.
But it's nothing like the Special Reserve. It's much better than that is.
Well, yeah, it should be. They charge more for it. I mean,
Yeah. Well, it wasn't. Well, yeah, it was definitely more than the Special Reserve is.
He said, "On my birthday." Is it your birthday? It's not your birthday. Is it your birthday?
Oh, it's bro's birthday?
I don't know. You never can tell.
Oh, yeah. There you go, Jimmy. Crocs in the Speedo.
Okay, I hope everybody got their hashtags in because we're about to spin this thing because we're at the last 2 minutes of the show. And here we go. There's 22 on the wheel. Good luck, everybody. Hopefully we don't hit too many repeat spinners. Boom! That is Lori plus 28.
Okay.
See the little red YouTube thing?
Yep. I see
That's
it.
Lori.
Okay. And the other one's blue?
The other one's blue. It has an F on it for Facebook.
Ah. Okay, now it makes sense.
Boom! Now that's a repeat plus 28. Woo! We're going to give away. I got to hurry up and draw again. Here we go.
Ben, it's 6 different 2-ounce samples.
Becca got 28 entries.
Nice.
Way to come in there right at the end and just grab the 28. Now I have to immediately go over to share, present my screen to the Mega Samples giveaway. This is, scroll down. Shuffle, and spin.
All right.
This is for 6 2-ounce samples of cask strength bourbon. And I know we can't read the names.
Yeah, I can't see it at all.
It's Kathy Bates.
Kathy Bates.
Well,
Nice.
I owe Kathy other samples. So,
Well, that's good.
Kathy Bates, how do you do it? How do
I don't know.
you do it?
It must be rigged. All right. Let me make a little note here on my apple bottles. I think I have got Kathy Bates's info, but you may
I
have to
can
send it
send
to
it
me
to
again.
you. I can send it
No,
to you if you don't have it.
pretty sure I do. I think I get when you sent me Rigger's information, Rigger Wonka.
Yeah.
You sent me Kathy's at the same time, I believe.
Yes. Oh, and it's I'll text you her real name. I don't know.
I
She
got it.
doesn't. Okay. In case you can't find the thing.
I got it. Her real name's Kathy Bates. And we'll
Yeah,
stick that on
she
that.
she broke a guy's ankles in a movie one time. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
she's
Yeah, I remember what she looks like. All right, I'm gonna set these over here. So that's Kathy Bates. There we go. Set that with my shipping stuff. I just got to get a. I have a small box that will ship out in no problem.
Kathy said I finally won.
About time, Kathy. Again.
I mean, the samples I haven't mailed out yet are Kathy Bates. Because I took stuff with me to mail out, and then when I got to Arkansas, I realized I don't have boxes, I don't have my packing tape, I don't have anything, so I brought it all
Yeah.
back with me when I came back.
Iron Root
Anyone have a
Republic.
line on some Iron Root Republic Harbinger 115 proof?
Uh, I got a bottle of that.
You do.
Yeah.
Well, then you have a direct line on it.
Well, I can just go down to Total Wine and get a bottle of that. It's not a big deal.
Okay, then you have a direct line on it.
Yep. Well, I got to send him a bottle of something else anyway. I
Okay.
got a bottle of this going to be shipped out to him. It's what did I got for Deland?
All right, we are 2 minutes late, by the way. So, guys, hey, let him
Ah,
tell
still lost you.
his. Okay, you got it. We're good. We're going to end the show. We don't go over. We went over. We've gone over tonight. But hey, love you guys. Hope you had a great time. And
Peace, love, and whiskey, y'all.
next
Cheers.
week's the drawing.